Hello guys, once again we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch. This time it's problems and the concerns that I have with it. I had it since launch and I'm gonna talk about a little bit what I have experienced with it and what others have. So let's first start with the screen and the scratching it have. You have a dock here that you need to place the Switch in to be able to use the TV with it, have it on TV. And you slide it in between here, and you can see it has like little plastic details sticking out on the sides. I put my flashlight on so you can be able to see it a bit better. You see it's kind of sharp edges, and since the Nintendo Switch doesn't have glass, it has plastic, it's more acceptable to be able to be scratched. And I don't know why Nintendo didn't thought of this problem, because they should have done some testing and surely this problem would have occurred there. And you can see it has 4 of them total. I guess it's to be able to keep the Nintendo Switch kind of in line so it will be able to dock. You see there the USB Type-C and 2 little like plastic details sticking up there. And it ain't the easiest thing either to be able to like put it down right away, the correct way. You might be able to slide it side to side a bit so it connects with the dock. And I guess these details are the problem. 4 of them total. Should have been some kind of, I don't know, softer material, rubber or cloth or something, I don't know. I've seen people on YouTube put like cloths over hanging it so it doesn't come in direct contact with it, which I guess it is a good thing to do. And as you can see, when the Switch itself is docked, it's not much space between the screen and the plastic details, so it's very easy to come in contact with it. And especially if you get some dust or some nasty shit in there, you know, it can quite easily scratch the screen. So something that should have been overlooked. The next problem I'm going to talk about is these add-ons you put on the Joy-Cons to make it a bit larger and get this button more out. It's very easy to put on them the wrong way. You see, you need to line it up so we have the same sign, plus, but they doesn't have a fail protection. So you can actually slide it on like this, which make it go to the point which it get really stuck and really hard to get out. I mean, if children, I don't think they would have been able to pull it out, because I'd actually use a lot of force to pull it out once I got it in the wrong way. But even when you slide it in the correct way, like this, it goes easy this way, but when you're going to pull it out, push the button, nothing happens. You have to really crank it up hard, and sometimes you gotta use all of your force just to pull it out. And I mean, it's metal railing, plastic here, so it's kind of worrying if they're going to break when you have done it a few times. And it's the same for both, so I don't know if everybody has this problem or it's just me, but I've seen a few others on YouTube, so I guess it's kind of more a widespread problem. Not a good thing. Another thing that is kind of a concern for me is when you're gonna use the kickstand and put it on a table and play. I mean, often you're kind of want it maybe use for you're on a plane, you want to have it on the table in front of you and put the Joy-Cons out and play like this. But when the battery starts to decrease, how are you going to be able to charge it when it's sitting directly on the table, since the charging port is below? There's no way to connect it. It would have been much better to have like a second charging port here, or to be able to charge it while it's standing on the table, because I mean, there's no way now to without buying like something that raises this up. So another kind of problem, I guess, which you need to think about when buying it, that you kind of need to if you want to use a power bank, you know, it's gotta be able to use it easily. And another problem, or if we go into the Nintendo eShop and look what games are available, we'll see what loads. Take some time. And we go to recent releases and check what games. Sure, Zelda, Bomberman, One to Switch, some like smaller games. There's not a lot of games that you can play right from the start, like big games, which is kind of sad. And then you check the coming soon. Not a lot, not so much there either. Splatoon coming, ARMS, which is kind of bad. I mean, if you watch what the Xbox and PlayStation right now is having in titles, it's kind of bad that you have to wait a lot of time to be able to get more games to play. Another problem for me. That was basically all the problems that I had in mind and concerns. In the upcoming videos, I'm gonna try to buy a case for the Switch, but unfortunately here in Sweden they're out of stock. And also to try and get a screen protector, because I already got a scratch, as I just noticed. I don't know if you can see that bit there. So I'm gonna try to get that and play some more Zelda games. And I also gonna make a more closer look on the Switch unit itself, so you can get a closer look at it. But that was all for today. I hope you liked the video, so please thumb it up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. So see you later.